Hey, what is up guys, it's Lewpac, back with another Albion Online video for you. In today's video, I'm bringing you another kind of story video about some crazy stuff that happened while live streaming. Just a quick reminder for any of you guys that only have just discovered me on YouTube, I do also live stream on Twitch 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. If you go over to twitch.tv/Lewpac, you can find my schedule. And you guys that have been enjoying my videos, I'd be really grateful if you guys would consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, because it really helps me grow on YouTube and get discovered and help more people find my videos and maybe discover the wonderful game of Albion. So today's video takes place again in the Roads of Avalon. It's no secret that I've been playing the hell out of these and having a ton of fun, and I did release a everything you need to know guide about the Roads of Avalon, but even since that guide I've learned a ton about it. I'm not really ready to reveal everything I've learned yet, particularly about the algorithm that handles connections between the outer world and the Roads of Avalon and the deep road system, but I am using this as much as I can to have fun and find the best content and find the best zones, and at some point in the future I will reveal everything I know, which will help you guys navigate the roads even better than ever before. So this story basically started like any other day on the stream, went into the roads with a couple of guys, started discovering what was there and started exploring. We actually got a really nice connection to our home tile, and in there we found a bunch of high-end elite mobs and veterans with huge amounts of resources, like 500 ticks of tier 5 across 2 mobs. It was some good gathering to the point that we actually called in a mammoth to do transport runs. It's been fantastic for leveling up specs as well, and as you can see the volume was wild. We had transport runs running in and out, a couple more gatherers joined us, and we thought, you know, we're having a really good day in the roads. All of a sudden, while we're playing, a new portal opened up in the zone we were in. Now, as you know, portals have a timer, they can close, but there's also a chance of new ones opening in the available spots at any time. You really never know when it's going to happen. The ones in the open world are kind of predictable, but the ones inside can just pop up whenever. So a brand new zone opened up, and this wasn't any normal zone. This was not only a deep road of Avalon, which is a tile which is higher value than a normal road of Avalon. It will usually have better stuff, higher value, more veterans, more everything. It's just a better zone overall. Now the thing that defines a deep road of Avalon is it has no connection to the main world of Albion. There will never be an exit into the main world. It will always be within the roads, or deep in the roads, hence the name. So this new tile that opened up was a deep road. It only had one connection to the zone we were in, and that connection had only just opened up. So that meant there was actually a good chance that this road had potentially been sitting unconnected. Now this was something I had theory crafted before, but not actually had any physical evidence of. So there was a good chance that we've just had a road connection that's almost private to us, because our initial road didn't really have much onward traffic into the Roads of Avalon, or into the real world, sorry. And this was potentially a brand new untapped deep road. We had to verify by running around, and sure enough, everything was up. Every camp in this high-end resource zone was fully spawned with not just veterans, but elite mobs, and much more, as you're going to see in this video. This was the absolute jackpot, and the title that probably brought you into this video suggests that in 90 minutes in this zone, I made more than a month of premium. I actually made around 10.1 million, all things considered, plus about a couple of million from the zone before. The haul in this zone was absolutely phenomenal. As soon as it opened up, we called some more guys in because we didn't know how long it would be private for. We didn't know if anyone else was going to find it behind us and call for backup. So we brought a bunch of guys in to start clearing everything. We also then found an aspect in this zone as well, which is, you know, is a huge chunk of resources. And we had to do multiple transport runs. We were getting so much out of this one place by killing elites and veterans, and just we were harvesting everything. I found a 5-2 veteran tiger with like 250 5-2 ticks in it. Like I found a bunch of 7-1, 8-1. It was just It was just an absolute payday. We couldn't carry what we had on boars. We had to call mammoths in to ship the resources out. And this was the absolute payday. And this is why you guys should be out there exploring the roads. It's like, it's so crazy what you can find. A lot of people, they'll go one zone into the roads, everything is taken. And they're just like, oh, the roads of Avalon's kind of rubbish because everything's taken, everything's already harvested. It's not really that good. I'm not fussed on it. Going deeper is the key. You need to look for areas of entry that other people aren't using. You need to go deeper into the roads. You need to discover the networks and look for those deep roads, especially the high-end resources. If you're somebody that's got high-end gathering or looking to gather and level gathering, these are the zones you want to find. Even if you say, hey, I've only got a tier 4 or tier 5 tool, you can still power level in the roads because there's tier 4 mobs with 250 hits in them. You also gather them at double speed. It's power leveling like you've never seen before. Tier 5 mobs, the normal ones have like normal hits. The veterans have 105 hits. The elites have 250. It's absolutely crazy in there for gatherers right now. I mean, this video, I don't want to call it clickbait because it is what happened. You know, in 90 minutes, I made a month's premium. Yes, I have every gathering tool at T8, right? So this isn't something that a noob could just discover and do instantly. But if you work at your gathering and get it up, which is easier than ever, this could happen to you. If you get an entrance point like this that's only just opened up and nobody else has discovered it, happy days. You get it to yourself. Just make sure the second you find something like this, don't get greedy. Call for backup. Make sure you get the zone cleared as quick as possible, even if it means sharing the resources with guildmates, and do transport runs. Have people running back and forward with the excess because you're going to be, even on any sort of boar or lizard or the normal mounts that you see around the roads, you're going to be overloaded in no time because the sheer volume that you're bringing out here was amazing. You know, I think we got something like 27 elite resource mobs, an aspect, a bunch of veterans, and of course all the normal static nodes that appear. And it was more than we could carry. It took 3 big transport runs. We had to come back for the aspect as well because we needed to dump off and we needed some extra sets. So we were in there for quite a while, but it was the most profitable road I've probably found since the video where I stole someone's gold chest in an Avalonian dungeon. And that was, you know, a freak occurrence. These zones are all over the roads. There's 400 roads, there's X amount of deep roads out there to discover. And it does look like, from my research and from what I've discovered in this video, that I feel that there is a bunch of roads that sit there with no connection, and then suddenly they get connected, and they've been sat idle basically, and people have been able to just gather them and drain them of all their resources. It may even be worth putting an alt character in these zones to find them again, but then again, depending on where you live, that might be a pain in the butt because it might be miles from where you live and really awkward to get to. But that's about it for this particular story then. That is how I discovered an untapped deep road of Avalon, harvested the hell out of it, and earn over a month premium in 90 minutes. Get those gathering skills up, boys. Get into the roads and find yourselves that big fat payday. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time for another video.